Hello everyone, Jake here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Stranger Things Code Red from Surfer Boy Pizza. And here is the box and packaging, and it looks so amazing. Code Red. Look inside. Telephone, free delivery, Surfer Boy Pizza, Volkswagen. Yeah, Stranger Things crossover. Stranger Things crossover, just box art. On the side of the box, Netflix. Who's watching? Code Red. On the bottom of the box, I think this is really cool. It's just designed like a pizza box. These are different toppings, and for this one, Code Red is pineapple with jalapeno, which I think is a reference in the show, if I remember right, but it's been a while since I saw that season. On the back of the box, we have this. Now all we need is Pizza Planet Truck crossover from Pixar. So that's about it for all the packaging. Let's go ahead and get them opened up. Before I continue with opening up, I didn't realize that it is like a pizza box on the inside. I mean, there's less detail, but it's just a pizza box. And then Stranger Things, 8x8-inch pizza! And then 11 and FX84 Transformers. I guess it's the serial code for this guy. Alright, normally I wouldn't show off the rest of the packaging, but this is so good to pass up. Okay, so you open it up, Netflix Stranger Things, and then you have grease stains on the top, and then what looks like pizza right here, and then pull that out, and then there's 11, some drawings it looks like. Oh man, that's so well packaged up. But yeah, this is designed to look like a pizza. Man, normally I wouldn't necessarily keep all the packaging, but man, oh man, I feel like I gotta save this. And then here's the instruction booklet. This, don't even need to keep. And then more pizza stuff. That's so awesome. I might not keep the outer sleeve, but I'm definitely keeping this box. And then what looks like little glasses. I'm not sure what they're for, but it looks like, I don't know. I really don't know. It's just, they're glasses. I guess you would, I don't know, maybe censor that, maybe like some, oh, I think it's because 11 ended up wearing something like that. Alright, so, man, I really wish they hadn't taped it up like this, because I really don't want to mess up this paper, because it's like, what does it all look like underneath? Oh, man. Well, I will be right back. Man, oh man, if you look at this, I wish it hadn't ripped. I think this is designed for you to be able to, because it is a sturdy, it's like a kind of a plasticky paper, but it is like really protected, and it's made to look greasy, but it's like a map with 11 in the desert, Hawkins, Salt Lake City, the computer, Lenora Hills, some coordinates, which I'm sure are from the show. This is just made to look like a giant napkin. It's so cool. I really wish it hadn't torn when I took off the tape. I was very careful, but that is definitely something that I'm definitely going to keep. I might go ahead and like tape the back of it just to fix that up. Here we have him out of the packaging. Code Red looks really cool. I will admit I do love the Volkswagen bus or van mode. And there's a lot of painted details. Surfer Boy, delivered hot to your door. Surfer Boy Pizza, pizza. Surfer Boy Pizza VW. And then same on this side. And then screws visible on that side. Painted windows, Volkswagen Vanagon. That's pretty cool. There is some similarities between him and Ironhide, but not very much. He's very heavily retooled, if at all, because there are some similarities, but very few. There is his axe, Energon and all that, which can then be plugged into the side right there. And with the way it's designed, you can plug it in on either side, and then there is the pizza box. It can be plugged in onto those same tabs, which I think is kind of silly. You cannot plug this in anywhere on the vehicle mode without having attached to a weapon. And then you can have flamethrower, baton, and pizza box, and then gun axe thing, or just an axe on the side of a VW van. So I think that's pretty funny. I mean, they didn't have to include that, but that's a nifty little way to put them on there, since they can't really, I guess, store it inside here. So, let's get down to transformation. And here we have Code Red in his robot mode. And the legs seem appropriately sized, as he seems sort of like a cross between a Voyager and Deluxe. His arms seem Deluxe, his legs seem Voyager, and his torso somewhere between Voyager and Deluxe. But at the very least, one could at the very least say waist up, he looks Deluxe, legs down, or waist down, he's Voyager. He's just very long-limbed, well, long-legged, short-armed. It's not the biggest thing out there, but it is one thing that makes me think I like the van mode a little bit more, because that just big glaring issue if you ask me. Especially when you have his arms like this, they don't even, it just looks so goofy. I think the head sculpt is pretty cool. Not a whole lot of painted in detail, but I think that's supposed to evoke, I don't know, maybe like a sensors that would go over someone's head, visor of some kind, or goggles, and then what looks like a microphone for like taking orders, which I think is pretty funny. Not much else, because like I said, this thing, he's very simple. I will give him that he's very simple and kind of fun to transform, except for that one little part where you tab those in. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the base robot mode. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You do get a little bit of wobbly. You can look up and down a little bit. And you can probably get no, can't really exactly get a 360. You can get about that far, but that's a decent enough head rotation for most posing and all that. Arms go out that far, can do a full 360. A little over 90 degree bend at the elbow, bicep rotation, wrist rotation, hip rotation, legs go forward that far, back that far. Bend at the knee about 90 degrees, thigh rotation. He can do the full splits, and he has a lot of ankle tilts, but be careful, his foot might pop off, because there's no pins in there. That's one place I think they would realistically should put pins, but decide not to for whatever reason. Okay, accessories. We have the Surfer Boy pizza topper, or surfboard that goes on top of the van, and then you just pull that back, flip that out, and then you have a pizza gun. And the reason why I say pizza gun, this is in the instructions, it tells you to put this in here. So, and then to put this on the end, and then my guess is this is not a flamethrower, but more of a flaming, I don't know, maybe like plasmified pizza or cheese and all that. And I think that's really funny. You can either tab it into his shoulder like that, or you can plug it into his hand like that, and then he has a handgun. Granted, he can't bend it his elbow all the way, but you can get some pretty cool gun action there. And then these two, you can also plug them together if you so desire to have like a really long axe handle, or you can have them separate to have, I don't know, like two different weapons. They can also be plugged into storage on the sides, if I remember right. On here, just like plug in right in there, and I guess then put his axe right there in his hand. And it's a gun. I love the gun. The gun is cool, really, really cool. But just this part, this with this short axe handle and really short arms, it's really hard to take him seriously as a threat when he'd. Yeah, if he was kickboxing, yeah, he'd definitely be more of a threat, because he does have that reach with those legs, but with those arms, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. But I mean, I think that's a pretty cool pose, if I do say so myself. So that's about it for the Transformers Stranger Things crossover. And if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.